Alright, greetings everyone. We're back for more Phoenix Wright. It's day 3 of the Edgeworth trial, and we're gotta get serious. So, oh, wrong glasses. Wrong glasses. Here we go. Gotta look my best. Dressed for the occasion. Oh man, let's get going. Turnabout goodbyes. Final day of the trial. This is it, Judgment Day. Today things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. What? What's the big deal? Sorry, Nick. I touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. My God. My God. Well, I mean, I would say you look stunning as always. Huh? Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Ma. And then there's Gloomy McGloomerson. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. Hoping karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. Just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Oh man. He's going around shocking everyone. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Try not to get wet. I don't even want to think about what would happen if she got wet, and then it's like, try not to electrocute anyone up on the way out. Yeah, pal. What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. Just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock, I'm on the way in. On the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi, he says he's forgotten his whole name, but that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. Defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised by that one, too. Well, we have reached the final day of our proceedings on this trial. Ask the prosecution to submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. It's not so much that he's saying it, it's more of he's actually answering. That's what I'm thinking. Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement? Right. Thanks to Detectives Gumshoe's efforts, the rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Still asleep, I see. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. Seems so weird calling something like that an incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away as he now testified. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Pop. Why I left court. I'm really sorry about not just leaving yesterday like I did. I wasn't running away or nothing. Went to buy some food for Polly, see? Figured I got nothing to do with the incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Yep. And back to sleep. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? I already know where I'm going to go with this. Yes, know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. I left the court. Okay, right off the bat, we're doing this. Where is it? Oh, that motherfucker! I totally forgot! I forgot Von Karma took that note away from us. That son of a bitch. Fuck. Well, never mind. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. First things first. I have to prove this man is who he is. Do that, and the motive will prove itself. Let's just press everything. I call all you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush the conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. Sure seems relaxed. Wow, he seems really relaxed. So relaxed he fell asleep again. In fact, they both do. Karma and Yanni Yogi. I wasn't running away or nothing. You lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. How could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. God, I love that. I tell you what, I love that smug smile that they gave Von Karma in this. Prove it, you little shit. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old Codger's head. That's impossible! I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing now over and over again. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with the case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself who he is. Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name. Robert Hammond. Gregory Edgeworth. I think his name is Yanni Yogi, former court bailiff. Yogi? I can't say that fucking word without going into boo-boo. That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident. Figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, this man is Mr. Yogi, and he has a clear motive. Perhaps jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay, it's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see, that makes sense. I am so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? You see, while I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. Burned my fingers working with the stuff. Damn it, Dad. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, this witness has no fingerprints. I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? Seems that the case has been decided. No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. I can't lose to people like you. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. What are you going to do? You even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, Yeah, very funny. You're a sort of winner, Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine. God damn it. What is it? No, you're not going to. Even when Maya thinks this is a stupid idea. There's an issue. There's a problem here. Right? I mean, God damn it. Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up? On my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. And this is where the whole thing goes off the rails. No, I've been posting this on my YouTube, and I actually had a guy tell me why the judge can't do something, and I'm like, oh my god, it's just freaking Phoenix, right? Order. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Did you even ask? This is a farce. I object. And then he objects back. Wait a second. You're the one who suggested this cross-examine. I cross-examine the parrot, Miss Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. This is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Really? Bringing the parrot. He actually had the parrot there. Oh boy. Oh man. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name. Witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well. Witness? Who is your owner? Please, testify for us. Witness testimony. Hello. My God. That's like all those videos about Gold Mask. Damn. Except for the hello. Hello. Does anybody hear me? Is there anybody home? Oh, Jesus Christ. Certainly the most concise testimony I've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you going to do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? We're cross-examining a parrot. Hello. She can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Alright, what do I say? Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly, what's your name? Polly. Mr. Wright, I think we've established that the parrot is named Polly. One step closer. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Of course it does. Yes, it does. Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Then show us the proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Maya, you have no idea how far our Phoenix will go with his bluffing. We brought a freaking parrot to goddamn testify in court. Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's is... Wait a minute, that was the right thing to do? It's my badge. Right, I had hoped you would have learned this by now. Taking random guesses here is a waste of poor time. Oh, okay. That is all. Witness continued testimony. Well, I guess we should try to... We need to... Hello, Spark. I did get penalized, so that's a plus. Okay. There we go. Yeah. As I recall 2 days ago. Polly, have we forgotten some? Don't forget DL6. We get here. That will prove that the caretaker has something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten some? Hello, Squirrel. That's not what you're supposed to say. Not something we forgot. Hello. Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Something the matter, Mr. Wright. Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have restrained the parrot, could he? Retrained the parrot, could he? Of course he did, you schmo. Did he train him not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? I guess we should... Oh. That's a safe number. What a worthless parrot. Almost right. You aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? The DL6 file. What is this obsession you have with that case? That's right. Wearing this file is something. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Data suspecting. Case summaries page. Case summary? Specifically, the date in which the DL6 incident occurred. Date of the incident, December 28th. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. The number on that safe is 1228. Ah! He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. God damn it, I could have just skipped on. That's how important that date was to him. See, it certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Pah! This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number one. Okay, take note, everyone. This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing. Indeed. Though is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. How am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more if we can just get one more piece of evidence. Right, what? Very well, witness, you may continue. Okay, we already did this. Oh! Okay. Okay, I got it. Present this. DL6 case? That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is the proof of that one then? Show us, or stop wasting our time. Doing his voice. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us the page. Where in the file is the information connected to the pirate's name? It's on the suspect page. This page has all the information Yanni Yogi. Right after he's arrested, his fiancée commits. Indeed, it does say that, yes. But what's his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly. Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. And that's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter, has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Phoenix, right? Does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? I mean, it's kind of effed up already, this way things are. She's only 7 years old. She's 7 years old. I don't know. You get these arranged marriages, maybe. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. There is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately! And still it's not bold. Witness, tell us your name. Wait, this witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Like, he looks totally different. You didn't tell me about it. This is the real Yogi. Finally, he's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Yes, I'm giving him a southern drawl. I don't care. Sort of a southern drawl, I guess. I don't know. Yanni Yogi? So was it you who killed Robert Hammond? You tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. Lost my job, my fiance, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a minute. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I made it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. God, I'm killing my throat. Well, Karma, where's Mr. Yogi? You were sitting right there, staring right at him, crying out loud. Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent in this case, at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? I swear this is the only time we see this happen. There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are declared as suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. Objection! Son of a bitch. Did someone just say objection? It wasn't Von Karma. But that means no. Edgeworth? Your Honor, I object to your judgment. And I'm going to point over this way. And as if I'm pointing towards Phoenix. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But, revenge for what? Nick, Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad. And what do I do? Already been passed. Back to Miss Edgeworth's outburst. Didn't something like this happen yesterday too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That would be Larry. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. That's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. For 15 years, I've had a recurring dream nightmare. It's only a nightmare, that's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Johnny Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Must we repeat the Roger Rabbit defense? The Roger Rabbit defense that completely he makes it possible that yes, indeed, it is you are able to kill yourself from that distance. No, let's not go into that bit of insanity. We already had a parrot testify. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me. Well, he points at frickin' in Phoenix once again. Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime? A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today? I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago. Double feature. I think I would like a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. What is wrong with you? Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, right? Bullshit, you are. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, kill your own dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective, but it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. maybe it's just some weird kink you got. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy! Just crazy! No. This is guilt. This is a guilty conscience. Taking it seriously about a bird testifying in court, that's crazy. Like, what are you doing, huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. Getting my case ready. Your case for what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. With my handy-dandy bullshit bluffing. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right? December 28th. Oh my god, it just keeps on going. Slam. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted to his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examination. The statute of limitations of the L6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor. Karma. You knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth, I'm a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. Edgeworth is telling me about his dream yesterday. I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please. That day I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went in to leave and an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream. You were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out and I lost my memory of the events. Pah! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. That's right. Your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Yeah, I've gone to... remember things very clearly. Only two things. That my father lost and Mr. Von Calmer was the prosecuting attorney. Mr. Von Calmer, you were handling that case? It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details. That's when Edgeworth pointed out that problem in Von Calmer's evidence. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, dropping us in the elevator. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in the elevator. Yes, myself, my father, and Yanio. We were fine at first, but then as time passed and no one came to help. Press everything! What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then, just then, something heavy fell at my feet. Okay, what's that? What was it? A pistol. I assumed it was the bailiff Yanayogi's. The safety must have come off, fell from his holster. And you picked it up. What happened next? Picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous, but the air was getting so thick I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was in a daze. A moment later, there was a single shot, then a scream. The gun fired once. I hit the option button. Yes, I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. The gunshot and that horrible scream. The scream was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. Wait a minute, whoa. Okay, it was fired twice. Okay. I just have to... Okay, let's... Present? Are you certain you... Yes! I did it right! Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I am sure of that. Heard the gun shot in the screen. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No, Your Honor, unfortunately you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Victim data. Look at the victim data on this file. It says quite plainly, the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard the one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental fire when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There's no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. one of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot had something to do with the case? I think I will have be able to show you the proof. What? Impossible! Not now, Mr. Von Karma. Save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol was related to the incident? Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. That was the judge. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where? Please get a clue. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo. That should be obvious. The contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart, the other one hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright. But who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before you wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. Case summary page. It's on page 1. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found at the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. Does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. Nothing but the truth. So help me God. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Order. I will have order. Mr. Wright, he has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So, all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. Oh shit. Yeah, how did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. Sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who could have fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick. Well, it seems we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No, I do not. Yes. You killed your father, though that was not your intention? Yes, I did. No, he's accepted the guilt. Very well. Statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? Been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying. But my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright?
Objection!
Your Honor, I object. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, Nick? I don't know. This case was perfect. No, crap. It must exist. A second bullet. What? What did you just say? Nothing. A second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it. It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It existed. Well, duh, it existed. You just don't know where the hell it is. What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just, someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer! The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. Bah! What possible reason could they have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is the murderer was cautious, the murderer would be proof. The bullet would be proof. Maybe they thought that the bullet would be used as proof? Proof? It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Huh? Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired? Oh, right. Have you really thought this through? I don't have to penalize you. With the murder, I spent the time. haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Had to take it. The murderer. What does that mean? Thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. That's right. Yes, Your Honor? That's what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But the murderer had to take the bullet. How to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance. For instance, what? Maybe the bullet hit the murderer. Bullet hit the murderer. Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murder, the murderer himself was shot. And they left the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime? Yes, that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued the elevator. Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi were both unharmed. So what could that would mean? The murderer came from outside, yes. Two men fighting inside the elevator, trying to stop him. The boy picks up the pistol as being throws at him. The pistol discharges and the bullet he goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. That's right. You are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you said. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved in the incident was wounded. Oh, except for Gregory. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. You're right, I can't think of anyone. Hey Nick, huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Gregory Edgeworth failed to blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. He must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took vacation for several months after that, you see? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. But Von Karma didn't take the vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured, which would mean it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma! Holy smokes, we solved the case, Scooby. Oh man, something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Try come on and say it now. Nah, might as well say it now. Your Honor, there is a suspect, a lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. B. Oh my God, it was B. God damn, why is everything making me want to play more Cyberpunk? What? Von Karma! on karma. I love how he's just smiling over there. Like, you guess it, now prove it, you little shit. You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor? The one standing right over there? Oh my god. You don't object? I see no need. Why? We honor this ridiculous outburst with any objection. Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that my vacation was to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I wouldn't have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated me. Have him testify. Nick, let's find out who this doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Is that perfect? So what, Nick? Von Karma pulled the bullet out by himself? That's insane! No, no, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait, what does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? Yeah. Alright, Von Karma, I can prove it. I'll even use evidence, since I know how you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then, I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean? I do. There is a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there's only one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this. Oh, Phoenix. I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. I refuse. You refuse? By refusing, this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Like, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. God knows there was already 2 fired. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma? You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in his shoulder long before DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder is from DL6? Of course he can't. You don't have any DL6 evidence. That's because you took it out of the records room, you son of a... With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close, one day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet to your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. Yeah. Right here. That's a bullet? Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet was preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is a bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets, then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired by the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Miss Von Karma, you'll let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet and solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? And he screams. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. I can't breathe. Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Get away. Get away from my father. Bang. There we go. That scream I heard at the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma! It was you who screamed! Well, at least he's pointing at the right guy. Mr. Von Karma? Only you would identify me. So it was you. You and your A father on my curse! Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death! Death! Years later. Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. Karma, it's not like you to take this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth. It was a shock like none I'd ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I just wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came on, the elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew it then. It was my destiny. Hey, Von Karma's left-handed too. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge? What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. Because we have come a very long way to end this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. You are innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty for a second time. And he's still standing there. That is all. Court is adjourned. Number 2. God damn it. Oh man. That Von Karma voice kills me. Nick, we did it. Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. You know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself, but now it's all just a good memory. Except for this guy. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right? Yeah? I'm not sure what to say this. I know. Try thank you. I see. Thank you, right? You're welcome. I think you should have done better than that. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot more than Edgeworth. She's got you there. Whoop! Amazing, pal, you pulled through! Just like I thought you would. Yeah, right, sure you did. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. Tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Whoop. I feel foolish. Yeah, never do that again. Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all! Lotta! Y'all are great in there. Thank you. Yo. Oh, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank you all very much. I knew you were innocent from that. Yeah. If you smell something funny, that's bullshit. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in a cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Law? Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. Yeah, I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? Oh. Hey, Larry. It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why? The sad face, Larry. What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's fiance. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy. Hey, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in the celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you come along tonight? Me too, my treat, pal. Harry Butts. Thanks, looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. He says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right? Yeah? What's up? The envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, Nick. Right? Huh? That's a weird amount. I mean, it's not little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly. Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $38. No. No, Larry, it was you! Why are you so surprised about it, right? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took that day off, but he was bored, so he came to school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I never was good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the box. No, I know. Really right. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, it sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh, Edgeworth? You should have told me. Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations run out on Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you did. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get too worked up too easily, too. Yeah, the death sentence for both of you. Man, if only I had known, I'd have become a prosecutor. Same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor and plot to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Once you switch right. Hey, y'all, line up. I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time. Let's go. After that, dinner on me. Detective Gumshoe took us on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Well, that sucks. Well, I went a little overboard yesterday. Head hurts. It's only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? Letter? Morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. I couldn't. I was useless. I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Bye, Nick. Bye. What time is it? Gah, the first train from the mountains have already left. To the station. Guess I'm too late. Hey, Nick? Maya. So, you're leaving? Yeah, it's hard being a spirit medium. You can't talk to spirits. And Nick halfway hungover. Where's my 17-year-old? Man, I think you'll be fine without me, Nick. You good, okay? Wait, what? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help, huh? On the last day of the trial. Her attention is so edgy, but it's I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Captain Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. Only on one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in the days. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Right here. Take that! A bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6, but you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence he needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma, and you were the one who gave it to me. Wow. Thanks, Maya. Couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Go, little Jedi. Go. Okay, I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. So, this is it. See you soon, Maya. Come back when you're 18 so I don't end up in jail. Thanks, Nick. God. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins, with the same old crazy cast of characters. I don't think you've graduated yet. That's right, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay. So that was... No. I'm... Be proud. Okay, I'm gonna go through all this. Man. The team brought karma and all the everything else. Yeah. Alright, so I think there's another. Oh, here's Butts. Who, me? I've been working on a cheese shop. That Missy's oh my god, nice thing. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii. Yeah, of course she is. I think it has their fifth case. Pretty sure the trilogy version has the fifth case anyway. So one more case, and then I'm surprised. We've only been on this for an hour and a half. I am legitimate. I thought this was going to be like a lot longer than it was. Of course, I didn't have any like stupid, ridiculous fuck-ups like I usually do on stuff like this, so it wasn't too bad. Oh, excuse me. Next case. Ooh, excuse me. Oh boy. Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright. Oh, you remembered my name. That's nice. Days of my youth. Like, yeah. Anyway. So one more case after this. Oh, was there another case in episode 1? Go straight into episode 2. I think there's one more. I know there was another case in the what is it? Game Boy. I want to say Game Boy Advance version had a fifth case. So we'll find out right after everybody's done talking here. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out. Yeah. And the fact that this guy's the Pink Princess. Let me tell you. I don't remember first one's playing. Yeah, well, like I said, we'll find out. If not, then we're okay. This is how it's going to go. If there is a fifth case, we'll start it next week. If there isn't a fifth case, Ace Attorney is going to be put on. We'll be continuing it later because there's like a ton of other games I want to get to. I need to finish what's it called? Unmetal. Probably finish that next time on the next stream. And of course, I have to check out some stuff. We also got Bloodstained. So I don't know. Unmetal is definitely tomorrow. Bloodstained might will be probably Bloodstained will probably be. Oh, here we go. And there's Maya on the way over there. Victory! Okay. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Oh no, I forgot all about that damn thing. Brand new episode has been added. There is the 5th case. Oh man. Yep, we're overriding that. Wow, it doesn't have turnabout anything. It's just called Rise from the Ashes. Yes, we're going to start that next Saturday. Now if I remember right, this one is like stupid long, so hopefully it's not that bad. But we'll see. So, next stream, like I said, will be on Metal. After that, I don't know. Probably going to do more Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Because I really want to get that, actually finish that game. Because I have never finished.